Good morning. It is 8:25, not 7:25. Who forgot that the clocks were changing? I literally was just driving up to this boot sale that opens at 8, and I looked at my car time and it said 7. I went, oh my god, I'm gonna have to wait ages. I went, no. Everything else automatically changes. The car doesn't. So I'm at Hayes boot sale. This is the one that I traditionally moan about every time, so I'm not going to moan this year. There'll be no moaning. I did just realise that as I was driving in, I was in the queue for the sellers. I was going to go and end up selling. Oh, is that my friend? Oh, that looks so much like my friend. That red hair. I'm not meeting anyone. I like to go on my own so I can concentrate. Yeah. So anyway, the gates open at 8, so I've only missed 25 minutes of treasure hunting, and we're going to go see what we can find. Now, I don't like this one for lots of reasons, but I love it, but I find the late start very frustrating because I like to be done by 10. I say 10 just so that I'm home at 11, otherwise the whole day gets taken. I say it every week, but this one I'm just going to have to let it go. Also, it's very cold, and I grabbed my daughter's gilet, and I've only got a max, so I'm really hoping that the later start means it will get warmer really quickly. So we will have to see what happens. Let's go. Have I told you about my 90-day challenge? I don't think I have. At the beginning of the year, I decided to set myself a number of challenges. I don't do New Year's resolutions. I like to set bigger tasks, and for 2026, I do know what year it is, my 90-day challenge was to do press-ups and squats every day, and we are something like 87 days into the year, so my 90-day challenge is nearly coming to an end. My plan was that when you do 90 days of something, it becomes a habit and you do it continuously afterwards anyway. I don't know if that's going to happen, we'll have to see, but I have got so much stronger. It's quite unbelievable. Just doing squats and press-ups, that it just really, really helps. But when you go to the boot sale, all you're doing... there's a really long queue to get into the boot sale, and I'm at the completely wrong end. You're constantly bending down and squatting to see what's on the floor. So I didn't need to do my squats this morning, but I have done them already. So, yeah. And it's really interesting, things like, I saw this woman on YouTube, I think it was kind of getting fit with mum and dad or something. Her parents, who are very late 70s, early 80s, they started working with a personal trainer, and whereas the mum could hardly stand up straight, she could then start lifting weights. And if you can't do things like getting out of your chair, your quality of life gets really, really affected. So it's really important to be able to do squats. Now, I'm doing it because I'm going to be going away to camp with the explorers in July, and I need to be able to keep up with them. So that's why I'm doing them. And the press-ups are so I can do all the kayaking that we're going to be doing. I am so getting ready. I mean, I did this last year and then I was really ill, so we're not having that this year. But I'm trying to decide whether, I will definitely carry on with this challenge. I just can give myself a day off. I think I could really do with weekends off to let my muscles recover. But I'm trying to decide what my next challenge is going to be, and I don't think it's going to be physical. I think I'm going to do an Instagram challenge and post on, or socials, maybe not Instagram, socials. So that's what I'm thinking at the moment. But right now I'm going to get in the back of the queue for the boot sale and go and do some more squats. Oh, by the way, when I started I could do comfortably 10, well no, not comfortably, at a little push I could do 10 press-ups. I can now do 20 in one go, but I tend to do 40 or 50 in one go. Like stopping, when I say in one go, in one session. I do like 15 stop, 10, whatever. Anyway, I'm in the queue, so I'm going to go. But I'm going to stand and think about my 90-day challenge. I just had the fright of my life. This really cute little dog was right by one of the stalls and looked up at me and had these great big brown eyes. So I said, hello, and he literally just went, I like absolutely went ape shit. And the guy went, oh, loves dogs, hates people. And I'm like, mate, you're at a boot sale. You are completely surrounded by people. So you brought your dog who doesn't like people. I'm not, just, people are dicks. Really, people are dicks. If your dog doesn't like people or other dogs, don't bring it to a boot sale. I mean, seriously, use your noggin. Do you know what? It's not warm. It's really not warm. My sister's come, so I'm going to go meet her, see if she can be a lucky charm, see if we can find something, because I've really not bought very much. It is blooming freezing. I'm so ready for a second coffee. I bumped into my sister. She did really well. So I was already at the end when she got there, and then we met up. I quickly went to the loo, and then we walked around together. I'd already done it, but she found stuff that I didn't see the first time round. It's always interesting how that happens. She picked up a Tom Dixon metal. It's kind of metal with holes in the side sort of thing. I had one of them years ago. I think I gave it to her. I got it at a press show. She picked that up for ridiculous money, and then she picked up a pair of Jimmy Choo shoes, and then she said, I saw a Mulberry top, but the woman worked in fashion and I wasn't sure, so we went back, and by the time we went back it had gone. Anyway, I'm going to show you what I bought in right here in the car, because I didn't get very much. I've had a nice morning, but I am definitely ready to go home. But let me show you what I got. Okay, this morning I said to Tim, if I see the guy selling a box of gloves, I'm going to buy a box of gloves. I bought a box of gloves. I don't normally buy things like this. You know, I try and be as green as possible, but my hands are really hurting. They're these. I'm got them for decorating because my hands are trash. Look, can you see how dry my hands are? And I've got moisturiser on. When I'm painting and I'm washing brushes and I'm washing my hands all the time, I can't cope with it. It's hurting. So I got that. I've been on the lookout for one of these, but really I wanted the Dartmouth one. I think this is from like Tiger or somewhere. It's a funny kind of bluey grey colour. It's got a bit of paint on it, but it's the right sort of shape and size to go in the dinosaur bathroom and be used as a soap dish. So very happy I found that. And then the last thing I bought was, can you see? I bought these brooches, which are very cute. And that's it. That's all I got. It's a good morning out.